Life as we know it is staggeringly different now compared to a year ago, or even just a few short months ago. Before the start of 2020, nobody had ever considered using the term social distancing, but now it's a priority for pretty much every person and business around the world. After months of strict social distancing and self-isolation, Dubai is gradually beginning to reopen doors to malls, cinemas, gyms, restaurants and other destinations across the city. In the coming weeks, we're going to be exploring what life is like in some of Dubai's top locations and what social distancing measures you can expect. If you prefer to spend your time at home, keeping your distance, then that's absolutely fine. But if you do choose to visit places like Mall of the Emirates, here's what it's like inside one of the biggest malls in the region. Don't forget to subscribe to never miss an episode of the series. This is Social Distancing in Dubai, Life After Lockdown. The Mall of the Emirates is one of Dubai's and the region's biggest shopping destinations. Every year, more than 40 million visitors flock through its doors. It's home to hundreds of stores from the world's biggest fashion brands. It's home to 2 5-star hotels. It's home to restaurants, bars, the region's biggest VOX Cinemas theatre, and even Ski Dubai, the mall's famous indoor ski slope. In 2020, a visit to Mall of the Emirates is a bit different, as you'd expect. As movement restrictions ease and businesses come back to life, your visit starts with a thermal camera test to check your temperature, using state-of-the-art technology to screen everyone who comes into the mall. If they suspect your temperature may be a bit higher than usual, you'll have to take it again with a different thermometer to be safe. Once you're in, you'll notice that cleanliness and sanitisation is going on all over the mall, all the time. It's a constant process to make sure that the mall can return to its vibrant, busy best, step by step, slowly, and most importantly, safely. Measures have been implemented at VOX Cinemas too, which you'll find on the mall's top floor. You can book your ticket online and order any food you want on your phone too, using a dedicated app. It will be ready at the counter and securely passed to you. You can then use your mobile ticket to scan yourself in without any contact, and then once you're inside, there's a strict limit on seating to make sure that customers don't get too close to each other. Of course, all theatres are regularly cleaned before and after each screening. Now, Dubai is famous around the world for many reasons, and Ski Dubai's indoor 400-metre ski slope is a big, chilly, snowy one. As you'd expect, 2-metre social distancing is enforced at all times, as is regular sterilisation of all areas and equipment including helmets, boots and clothing. To minimise the chance of anybody touching anybody else's belongings, every other locker is out of use, so you can hit the slopes in style as well as safety. Meanwhile, if you're after a bite to eat and fancy checking out some of the mall's brilliant restaurants, you can. Restaurants are operating as usual, but just with a 2-metre distance between each table to maintain social distancing. You'll find that shops have separate entrances and exits to make sure nobody needlessly comes into contact with anyone else. Each store has a maximum number of customers allowed inside at any given moment to help maintain social distancing. Finally, the mall's Carrefour hypermarket is now running an online click and collect service, so you don't have to traipse through the aisles. Instead, you can visit a designated collection point in the car park to receive your groceries. Rest assured, if you are ready to venture out again, every effort is being made to make sure it's as safe and risk-free as possible for everyone. As life begins to return to something even close to normal, we're going to show you how the rest of Dubai is beginning to open up again. Subscribe to never miss an episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Only from a couple of meters away.